Well, dairy cattle in Nevada have been infected with a new type of bird flu, which is different from the version that has spread in U.S. herds since last year. The detection indicates that distinct forms of the virus type A, H5N1, have spilled over from wild birds into cattle at least twice. Experts say this suggests that bird-to-cow transmission may not be a very rare event. The new strain raises new questions about wider spread and the difficulty of controlling infections in animals and the people who work closely with them. A version of the H5N1 bird flu virus known as B3.13 was confirmed in March after being introduced to cattle in late 2023. It has infected more than 950 herds in 16 U.S. states. According to the U.S. Agriculture Department, the new version, known as B1.1, has now been confirmed in Nevada cattle. It was detected in milk collected as a part of a surveillance program which was launched in December last year. The D1.1 version of the virus was the type linked to the first U.S. death tied to bird flu. A person in Louisiana died in January after developing severe respiratory symptoms following contact with wild and backyard birds. USD officials have said that they would post genetic sequences and other information about the new form of the virus later this week. Scientists say that they would be key to understanding whether the spillover was a recent event or whether the virus has been circulating for a longer period of time. Experts say it's important for federal officials to promptly share information about a virus that has the potential to trigger a pandemic that could make COVID seem like a walk in the park. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, at least 67 people in the U.S. have been infected with bird flu, mostly those who work closely with dairy or cattle.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and you, Aquath, also your children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that sailed around the four corners of the globe. This is your brother Khalak Har of GMS Northwest. Come back at you with another video. This will be quick. Just shining some light on this new type of pigeon flu has been found in dairy cows in Nevada. As you heard on the report, this bird flu is jumping from, birds to cattle, and it was found. Salakia. It was found in Nevada. Let me read this. It says a variant of H5N1 bird flu that has circulated widely in wild birds and in several instances led to severe illness in humans has turned up in dairy cattle for the first time. The findings were relayed in a short update from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which traced the new variant back to dairy cow herds in Nevada. The variant, known as D1.1 genotype, belongs to a different genetic lineage than what's fueled the infection in dairy cattle over the past year. Scientists believe a single spillover event from birds to cattle to the Texas Panhandle in late 2023 seeded the nationwide outbreak. But this new finding points to at least one additional instance the virus hopping into dairy cattle. So, Salakia. So, it's growing. And we've been prophesying, we've been telling you it's coming, So let's get a scripture real quick. Classic. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Hey, you got your wars going on. You got trade wars going on. We know about combat wars, but we got trade wars going on. We got the evils, Trump passing all of these executive laws, killing funding here and killing funding there, you know, and pestilence. It's a pestilence. Whether it, it sounds like Esau's in the lab because look, it's affecting all the birds. The egg prices are going up. People stealing eggs. Who 100,000 eggs? Like, okay. As a matter of fact, I got an article on that real quick. But nevertheless, the pestilence. Let me read down. It says, the prophet which prophesied of peace when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then the prophet be known that the Lord have truly sent him. So if the prophet is prophesying about peace, the Lord ain't no peace coming. And that's what Mr. Trump is telling y'all, that there's going to be peace. America's going to turn to the golden age. That's a lie. That's false. That's not going to happen. But nevertheless, like I was saying, this pestilence sounds like it's coming from Esau, because Esau on the left hand magic and stuff. This right here. The heist of 100,000 eggs in Pennsylvania became a whodunit the police have yet to crack. It says, Pennsylvania, a heist of 100,000 eggs from the back of a trailer of a Pennsylvania has become a whodunit the police have yet to crack. 4 days, it's cold. 4 days after the theft, the law enforcement say could be tied to skyrocketing cost of eggs. No leads come in, and Trooper First Class Megan Frazier, a spokesman of the Pennsylvania State Police, said Wednesday, "We're relying on leads from people from the community, so we're hoping that someone knows something and they will call us and give us tips." I read down here, it says, "In my career, I've never heard of 100,000 eggs being stolen. This is definitely unique," says Frazier, who has a dozen years on the job. Yeah, that's ridiculous. 100,000 eggs on back of a trailer. Where'd you put those eggs? Because, you got to think about it. They got to be on, pallets and stuff, where you putting them in another truck and then taking them somewhere else. In a freezer truck, and it's just too fishy, It's just too fishy. But nevertheless, we know, the Lord is in the midst thereof. So He's going to continue to, rock these people, We know you can't get cage-free eggs and all of this, these different types of eggs and hens roaming around 8 acres and all of this stuff. You can't get those eggs. They killing off all the birds and stuff, man. And it's just another play from Cornflakes 19, if you ask me. It came from a bat. It came from a lab. Now they got lab-grown meat now, man. That's on the shelves. Get that shit out of here, blessed with Israel, Jesus. Salakia, hold on. Lab-grown chicken comes to UK's shelves and world's first. It says, in a groundbreaking development for the food industry, lab-grown chicken meat has officially made its debut in the shelves of UK, being celebrated as the world's first by its creators. It says the innovative product, which offers a guilt-free alternative to traditional meat, has been produced without the need for animal farming or sacrifice, promising a taste and a nutrient profile comparable to conventional chicken. However, for now, there is no need to expect lab-grown chicken to be featured on human, minus this futuristic culinary creation is exclusively available for pets. Dubbed chicken bites, these novel snacks have just arrived at Pets at Home stores in London. They consider a unique blend of plant-based ingredients combined with cultivated meat chicken. Remarkably, all the chicken in chick bites originated from a single egg sample, which allows scientists at Meatly, the company behind this invention, to potentially expand production indefinitely. Said Meatly has placed a strong emphasis on the health benefits for the synthetic poultry. I ain't gonna read no more, but that's got some bullshit written all over it. It says safe, but we know that shit ain't safe. That shit ain't safe. But nevertheless, this is what's on, in America. Let me get one more scripture and we can close it out. But keep your eyes peeled, Second Edges 8:50 says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory of such be like thee." So many great miseries is going to continue to happen, And I, through the Spirit, think this bird flu is going to be the one, that they're going to, get a lot of people, like Kill Gates said, it's going to be the one that open everybody's eyes or something like that, So, like I said, it was going to be quick. Didn't want to be long. Just keep out for that bird flu. Shalom.